morning, Stretch. How are you feeling this morning? I'm bloody freezing.
I'm not gonna lie, it is cold as an Eskimo's balls right now, and it is. I'm from Durban. I'm from the coast where it's warm. We have this little thing called humidity. So being up here, this is a whole new aspect for me. This morning I walked out of my hotel room. It's actually 5 degrees. I didn't know what to do with myself. Seriously, if I could have brought my entire bed and blanket here with me, I would have as well. But yeah, it looks good. You know, the sun's come out, started to warm up. I think we're in for a good day. It's finals day. That 80,000 Rand check has to go to someone, so it's going to be an interesting day. As I said to the guys this morning, I had good and bad news. The bad news is that there was ice on the bars and the barbells. The good news, however, was that they wiped it off. So that's about as good as it got for them. But you know, we've got 3 teams really hunting for the lead at the moment. You've got Team Green, you've got PBM Unite, and you've got the team from Buns and Guns, which I think is made up of mostly CrossFit M4M. So it's anyone's game at the moment, really it is. This is going to be all time. 3 of those teams have been neck and neck the whole weekend, and it's going to be interesting. Someone wants that 80,000 Rand. It just depends who wants it more and who's prepared to sacrifice everything in order to get it.
And I think this first workout this morning is going to be a big test of that, because you're going to have to give it all this morning. Otherwise, you know, later in the day it might be a little bit too late. What do you think?
That's exactly it. Look, the cold is going to affect the athletes no matter what you say. You know, there's a guy out here, Lucky's from Heidelberg, and I know he had an operation a few years ago, and he's got pins in his knees. And I actually spoke to him a little bit earlier this morning. He says the cold has affected his knee so badly with those pins being so cold that he's going to struggle in this. So other athletes, if they've had operations, if they've got any old injuries, this cold is definitely going to affect them. But you're going to put all that away, and you're going to block that away in the pain cave if you want to win. That's all it's going to take down. The intermediates is always an interesting game. You know, it depends on the WOD, and the leaderboard shifts and changes all the time with them. They are, for me, probably my favorite arena to watch, given the fact that they are the next tier of athletes. They're there, they know what to do, they know the movement standards. 95% of them can do every single thing at all the weights and things. So it just depends on the workout, who's feeling the best at that moment. But that again is going to be interesting. And the same with the beginners. You know, they're new to the world of CrossFit. They're new to the CrossFit competitive scene in terms of, you know, functional fitness. But it is amazing to watch. And then obviously you can't forget the masters. Here are over 45 athletes, 45 years of age, athletes that are giving it everything. Mr. Derek Hill, I think he's 67 years old and he still competes. So there's something for everyone here, and each and every workout, especially this first one this morning, is really going to test all these athletes to the end.